Our top story this noon, nurses at Northside Hospital won their fight about mandatory overtime. That decision came through arbitration after months of back and forth between nurses and the hospital. 27 First News reporter Greta Mitterator is live this noon with more.
Good afternoon to you, Lauren. The arbitrator's decision actually came down on Friday, and that's according to the nurses union. I spoke to members about a half an hour or so ago, and they are very pleased with the decision. Now, the decision itself says that the mandatory overtime for the entire hospital for a year can only be 33 hours. Now that's for the entire hospital. In comparison to just this year, they've used more than 1,500 hours, I'm told, of mandatory overtime for the nurses. They had been going back and forth for some time now to try and make a decision with this arbitrator. The decision is binding, which means this is going forward effective January 1st. And on January 1st this year, or starting next year, and then for 2 years, the arbitrator will enforce this decision between the hospital, between Northside Hospital and its nurses. I did speak, as I said, with the president of the Youngstown Duty Nurses Association, Eric Williams, and here's what he had to say.
This is very good news for the nurses and the community that they serve. No longer will nurses have to go home tired, working an extra shift and endangering patient care.
And I have reached out to Valley Care Health System of Ohio, the owners of Northside Hospital, waiting to have a response from them. But in the past, they've said in statements that we do staff our hospital to meet the volume and medical needs of our patients, and we do not use mandatory overtime except in extraordinary circumstances. We will have more details coming up tonight on First News at 5 o'clock. For now, they're reporting live in Youngstown. I'm Greta Mitterator, WKBN First News at noon.